Hi, everyone. This is Heather Brierton, Regional Vice President in Gulfport, Mississippi. And I have with me Kristy, Necaise, an Executive Area Manager here in Gulfport, Mississippi. And we also have National Vice President Lori Funk from Carl Junction, Missouri on with us today. And we just really wanted to provide this as an opportunity for you guys to really just check out what Arbonne is and what it's done for both Kristy and I in our businesses or in our life. And I asked Lori if she would share a little bit about the business opportunity with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with myself, and then I'm going to pass it over to Kristy, and then we'll pass it on to Lori from that. But 10 years ago, Lori Funk handed me a gift of Arbonne through an Arbonne baby sample. And my daughter at the time was 3 months old, had eczema from head to toe, and was just really, I was searching for the right product to really help her. As a mom, we want the best for our children. And so that baby sample, in 3 days, her redness was gone. In a week, her eczema was dormant. And to me, I started researching what was different about this product versus everything out there. And when I found that it was more pure, safe, and beneficial than anything else I had tried, I knew immediately that I would start changing everything in my household over to Arbonne. But I wasn't really ready for the business opportunity because I don't think I really understood it fully for what it was. And then there was that little bit of pride in my way of saying, really, you're going to, sell skincare and have people question, what you're doing successfully in your healthcare business. But 5 years later, I was miserable in my healthcare job. Corporate world is not the best place to be sometimes. So I was ready to hang up corporate America, and Lori really shared with me what Arbonne could offer me and my family. And when I realized that it was so much more than just what it could do for me, but reaching out and helping others understand their health and wellness and offering them more time, money, and freedom, that's when I really got passionate about what I was doing. And within a year of that, we were a regional vice president and driving that white Mercedes that Arbonne has to offer that Lori's going to share a little bit more about. But this business is so much more than what we sometimes perceive it to be. And that's what took me a little bit to understand. So that's why I wanted Lori to share today, as well as Kristy, because we really are on a mission to change lives. And we want to change lives not only just to be healthy, but also to provide that more time, money, and freedom. Because when you have abundance, you can give abundantly. And we've learned that here in Mississippi with our family and what we've been able to do with our team. So that's just a little bit about my story. I want to pass it on to Kristy so she can share hers, and then we're going to pass it over to Lori to share the business opportunity. Hey, I'm Kristy Necaise here in Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm an area manager with Heather Brierton here in Mississippi. I have been in Arbonne for about 5 years, actually a little over 5 years now, about 5.5 years. But I was introduced to this business 5 years ago with these two ladies, Lori and Heather. And I was not looking for something else to do. I wasn't looking for skincare. I went to a party just because one of my friends had asked me to come. At the time, I was teaching 2nd grade. I had been a teacher for 8 years. And Heather had invited me to a presentation. She was one of my students' parents. And when I got there, Lori was there to help launch Heather's business. And I went to this party and just kind of sat there with my arms folded on the couch, was just really there for a break from life. And Lori had been a school teacher as well, which I'm sure she will share with you a little bit about that. But I really could relate with her. And she just shared her story. But really, what really opened my eyes was her income sheet that she was sharing. Because at that time, I was praying that somehow God would make up the time I was missing out on with my son. And how was I going to be with my husband? He was actually battling an illness at the time. And I had too many things going on. So I was very, very busy. But I was praying that something would change. And so when Lori showed her income sheet and told me she was from Missouri, I thought, well, what in the world is out in Missouri? If this girl can do it, I can do it. And so I left there that day very intrigued by what Arbonne had to offer as their products. I was blown away with the information that I learned that night. So I wanted to make sure what Arbonne was saying was the truth. But I called Heather the next day, and I remember saying, how well do you know this girl that's making this money? Because I wanted to make sure she just wasn't this random person, and I totally knew I could trust her and could trust Heather. And so I jumped in with both feet, and we are, like Heather said, we are sitting here on a gold mine down here in Mississippi. Our country is at an all-time high of cancer and obesity. Not only our country, but these 3 surrounding states around us. I was just looking at the stats on the high cancer rates in America and where they're at. And these 3 states right here, Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana, down here on the coast, are up there at the top. And so that's very scary. And there's something we can do about it. And the other thing is an income. You know, my husband was very sick at the time, was out of work for 6 months. And we a lot of times don't pay attention to how much we have in savings until we need it. And so that's my other passion of this business too, is to be able to not have to worry about that. We all need a plan B when it's too late. So my passion is to share with people this is a way that you can make an income and have that abundance that Heather was talking about. So Lori, I'm excited for you to get to share what this business is all about, and we're going to let you have it.
Right. Well, I am so excited to be with all of you. Hello from Missouri. And I did start Arbonne 11 years ago. I was a school teacher, like she said, and absolutely loved it. I never thought I would do anything else. My husband was the outgoing one. I thought he was going to do something like this, or I don't know what I thought he was going to do, but he was going to be my Ed McMahon that showed up at the door and helped us, live happily ever after. But, he actually left teaching and coaching. We were both teaching and coaching at the time. He left teaching and coaching to start a life, health, and annuities business that we thought was just going to take us, to the top. And his commissions didn't come in for many months. And we realized we were already in a pinch financially, and we realized that it could even get worse. And we maxed out everything we had. And I kept being introduced to this thing called Arbonne. And I kept wishing everybody the best because, like I said, my husband was the outgoing one. I was not. I was very comfortable in my kindergarten classroom, and I thought I was never going to get outside of my little box and my little comfort zone because he was going to do it. But, God has a sense of humor, and that's what I always said to my husband. I kept being introduced to this thing called Arbonne that I was never going to do. My 9th exposure, my friend said, I think, I'm starting my Arbonne business, and I want you to come see what I'm doing. And I'm so glad I took a look that day, because it has forever changed our life. And I did not know what I was missing out on by not getting outside of that comfort zone. I have made so many friends. I used to think I had enough friends, made so many memories over the last 11 years. And I have financially, we did not lose our home. We were actually 1 payment away from losing our home when I started Arbonne. And God is so faithful, and so many great things have come from this. But the best gift of all is to be able to give this gift to other people. And I can't think of a better time than starting the new year. And I want to ask you today, as I share this opportunity briefly with you, where are you going to be at the end of 2016? Do you want to change? Do you want things to get better? Do you want to put that money that she's talking about away in savings? What are the choices that you want? And, at the end of this life, if we don't have our health and we don't have financial security, what do we have? We get one shot at this. And so I just challenge you to think about it today as I share this opportunity, and open your heart and mind to it, because I really don't think I really even gave it a chance the first 8 times, because I guess there wasn't a big enough need that I felt like. But I shared with you that, like Kristy said, don't wait till the need is there, because it was way too scary when we got to that point and we had no savings. We depleted everything and maxed every card we could out. And I have been able to pay off crazy sick debt with this business and the opportunity it's given me, and given myself an opportunity. So you guys have the slides, and I'm going to kind of share with you some things to look at when, taking a look at this business.
Can you see it?
I can't see it.
Hold on. Let me try it one more time. Technical difficulties.
Here it is. It's coming. All right. We just need to scroll up to the top.
Am I going the right way? I don't think I am.
Yeah. I think you need to go up.
There you go.
Okay, so I want to share with you guys today the next generation income opportunity, and talk to you about dreaming bigger. what I say is so many families are just surviving. And if you are watching this and you're thinking, yes, we're just getting by, I love to take families from surviving to thriving. And I want you to think about the choices that you're going to make in 2016 and what if, because I always tell everybody this is not a mortgage decision. It's a $79 plus tax and shipping decision. And so what if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in the next 5 years? And instead of asking, what if it doesn't work? I want you to ask yourself, what if it does? Because that's where I was at 11 years ago. I thought, what if it does? I'm going to jump in with both feet and put them to the test. And I was blown away what happened within 90 days of my business, because so many people do want to get healthy, and people fell in love with these products just like I did, like Heather shared with the baby lime. And you know what? So many people are saying, you know what? This is, the regular plan is not working for 40 years or 30 years, however long we work, and then getting there and then having to go out and get another job because what we make at retirement is ate up by our insurance and everything else. So I know a ton of people are looking for this next generation income opportunity where you can stop building somebody else's dream and start building yours with your own business and your own opportunity. So what I love about this is a little bit about the Arbonne story. It fell into place what I was looking for. I wanted to live with better health. I was not feeling great when I started this business. And this company, at the time that I looked at it, was over 20 years old. And I was blown away because one of the things I always said, I would never join a company that was less than 10 years old, because literally to this day, I think only 54 companies have made it past their 10th anniversary. So you do not ever want to jump in a company that is less than 10 years old. What I love about Arbonne is that we're 35 years young, going into our 36th year, and we are strong, stable, but only 1% brand awareness because we were health and wellness way before it was cool. I mean, you guys, when I started in the covered wagon days 11 years ago, people looked at me like I was crazy when I was talking about getting healthy. Now everybody's sick, and we're all looking and going, okay, what can we do to get better? And I love it that we have cutting edge research and development, a passionate culture of independent consultants. You can't help but grow and get better. Being around everybody, they just stretch you to become your best. And a global opportunity, I am in love with our global opportunity because we're just beginning with that as well. And as I've been working with Poland and some other countries, it is just exciting to go into those countries. They've never heard of Arbonne, but they are in love with what we have to offer because we are one of the only lines, they say, that is vegan certified across the board, not just one product and one hit, but across the board. And they love that. So we have something amazing to offer, and our compensation plan it's like no other, second to none in the industry. And we have an opportunity to will this business to your family. And I want to ask you what you're doing right now. I'm not saying walk away from what you're doing right now. Build this alongside it like I did as I was teaching, and I was able to walk away later because it just surpassed what I was making. But I wanted to ask you, like I asked myself 11 years ago, what I was doing was, yes, it was making an impact. I was working with children. How can you not make an impact in the world? But you know what? What I was doing was I was not going to be able to will to my family if something happened to me. And in this business, it is willable. I look at my babies and I put my hands on their faces and I say, Mommy's doing something that is going to take care of you for generations to come. And I love that. I have great pride in that. And I love giving that gift to other people. And we have an experienced home office staff and a state-of-the-art distribution center. They literally send people to our home office to learn how, UPS sends them to our home office to learn how to distribute products the right way, which I'm really proud of. So we're not just your little fly-by-night company. It is a huge company where, even UPS sends people to learn from us. And I've just already touched on that global opportunity, but we are in Canada, UK, Poland, Australia, and we're opening into Taiwan into 2016 here. And that is going to be our gateway to Asia, which is huge. So literally, you guys, I tell my team and I tell all of you, we have just begun. We haven't even broken a sweat yet in Arbonne. And someday you'll be looking back, if you say yes to this opportunity, going, remember when? You get to be the pioneer in this company.
Sorry, I'm not good at this technology.
I want to talk to you about the products for a minute. And what I love about this, when you're looking at this from a business standpoint, is that they say the next trillionaires will be those that have an internet-based business and a health and wellness business. And we have the intersection boom of both. We have both of that in Arbonne, and not just one product, because I've never known a company with one hit that has stood the test of time, but we have products across the board for our babies, to the children, to the adults. And that's what I love about it. So much opportunity. And our products, we're plant-based. I say we have plant-powered products. And plants are bioidentical to our body, and our bodies just respond well to the plants on the outside and the inside. And I always say the proof is in the results. When you see our consultants, they are glowing. And they look younger instead of older every year. They just keep getting younger. And so I always say, I want to be like them when I grow up, because the ones that have been using these products for 20-some years, it is amazing what they look like. So I always say the proof is in our products. So when you can help people with plant-based formulations, high quality ingredients from around the globe, I get the question a lot, are you organic? And I say, you know what? When you're organic, that's like a farmer in the field that you're certifying to have organic. We literally look at and this is important to know, we look at the soil it's grown on. Our scientists studied soil on every continent. We literally test for herbicides, pesticides. We're better than organic, is what I say. And how do you certify a rainforest to be organic is what our scientists told me recently. And I said, that's so true. We literally use high quality ingredients from around the globe. We are second to none in this industry, and I absolutely love it, and that's why we're getting the results that we're getting. We're pH correct, vegan certified. I already addressed that. The other countries are in love with that. Dermatologist tested, which is huge, clinically proven to bring you results. And I like to say we do outside clinical testing, not inside clinical testing. Anybody can say their products are great if they're the ones testing and proving it, right? So we actually do outside clinical testing and still have the bar raised so high on this industry. And we're never tested on animals, and built on very strict standards by European standards and a Swiss heritage, which is huge. So when I started this business, I was so excited. I said, I've got the best kept secret in town. These products should be way more expensive than they are, because have you ever looked and priced Swiss products and European products? We have the best kept secret in this town, and in this, in the United States and about and beyond. Our products are formulated without gluten, which is huge. You guys, so many people are having gluten allergies. I just started another person in Poland today, and she said, "So do you have gluten in your products?" I mean, everybody's asking that question. And I said, I am so proud to tell them, no, we're gluten-free, and we're even screened again before we leave the warehouse. So they make sure the purity is at its utmost best for you. We don't have any petroleum-based products, which is huge. That is a petrochemical pollutant, and none of us would put crude oil on our skin, right? Refined down 7 times so we can call it petroleum, and mineral oil and all those things. We would not put that on our skin, and acts as a false estrogen to our bodies, and it can alter our hormone levels. So I love it that our products are free of all those things, formaldehyde donating preservatives. We have a little saying in our home, unless you're being embalmed, you don't need formaldehyde on your body. You guys read those labels. I have my children reading labels, and I think if we're going to make an impact on this next generation, we have to take that generation and teach them how to read labels and not stand for impure products, right? They have to take a stand for their health, and then it starts with us. No chemicals, dyes, or fragrances in our products, which is huge, and no artificial sweeteners. We have another saying in our home, if bugs won't eat it, why would we? And so we do not have any GMOs, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, flavors. So good for the family. And no parabens, and that is huge. Do your research. Don't take our word for it. Parabens are very cancer causing, and I'm so proud that we don't have that or the phthalates in our products. So basically, this slide just shares with you, like I've shared already, that we have every corner. We have a skincare that is #1 in the industry with outside clinical testing, not just us saying that. It has beat out the top multi-level marketing company, the top department store brand, and then we've got all the personal care products and other skincare besides just our anti-aging that has beat them out. And so what's exciting about that is skincare is a huge growing industry, and I have that. I have nutrition, which is huge and growing. Nutrition, they know, is where it's at, and if you are going to get the body right, it starts with nutrition. And so we have that to offer too, to help the body get healthy from the inside out. And we have sun care products. cosmetic line, which is a billion-dollar industry. I'm so glad that I don't just have skincare and then I got to send everybody down the street to get somebody else's cosmetics. That wouldn't work. And so I love that I have the package deal along with shampoos and conditioners and all those things, that we have so many stylists that have joined our team, and it's because of that Pure Vibrance line. They say that there's nothing that can touch it in the industry. So a little bit about our anti-aging. Like I shared, we beat out the top multi-level marketing company, the top department store brand. That's actually my national vice president, our national vice president. And once again, the proof is in the results. I've watched her use these products for years, and the results that you get from this RE9 line is amazing. This is literally what we built our business on before nutrition expanded in our business. And so I say, if I can earn a Mercedes in 8 months with just skincare, can't you build this business in 2016 with nutrition that's booming and a 30-day fit program and the RE9 that's untouchable in this industry? It just gives you so much opportunity. So we can kind of go past this. This is what I was sharing with you with the RE9 being the top in the industry and the clinical results. You guys, our 30-day program, like I mentioned, I built my business on skincare and teaching people about toxins. I was so excited to add this component to what I was out there teaching in my community and abroad, because I love helping people get healthy, but you can't just get healthy on the outside and not do anything on the inside. And you can't get healthy on the inside and then put toxins on the outside. So I love that we have that perfect marriage in Arbonne. And this 30-day program helps reduce toxins in the body that we're ingesting and eliminate actually what we're putting on our skin too, because what you put on your skin travels to your main organs in 20-some seconds. So it is so important to get that body detoxed. And so many are coming to me saying, I just cannot get healthy. I have no energy. I want to feel better in 2016. And this is the key. If you're looking for a magic pill, a magic drink, a magic oil, there is no such thing as a magic anything. It's getting the body free of toxins, cleaning out that liver and kidneys and colon and everything that is a part of your detoxifying organs, getting them at their best and adding in plant-powered nutrition. And that's what I want to talk about right now. We are free of dairy, soy, gluten. You guys, 1 week of soy in your body can alter your hormone levels. We do not need a bunch of soy in our diet, and it's in tons of protein shakes out there. Tons of whey protein in dairy shakes, or in dairy shake, that's basically what they are, in shakes as well. And whey protein is so hard on your body to digest. You would not believe how many people I run into that say, I am having so many stomach issues. And once we take away the dairy and the whey out of their diet, it's amazing how their skin clears up, their gut feels better. So I love this program. It's not just a quick little pill, like I said, or a drink. It's a component for every part of your body to get it healthy, including your gut. And so get ready to feel amazing in 2016 with the cleanest nutrition on the market. So how do we do this? We teach, it's a simple program. If you run into to somebody that says, oh, I tried that, that's the key word, my friends. They quote, tried it. They did not do it. This is so simple, but sometimes we complicate it. It's as simple as teaching people to stop buying skincare, nutritional products somewhere else, and teaching them to stop giving their monies to other stores that are not going to pay them a commission to use it. I get paid to use my products, and I earn my products. And so if you are buying from somebody else, you're paying retail prices. You can't earn anything typically, very much to speak of or write home about anyway. And so I want to teach people to stop doing that and supporting other stores and start supporting their own store, enjoying the benefits of these amazing products, buying superior products at a discount, feeling great from the inside out in the new year, and getting paid a commission to do that and to share it with others. And so that's the third component is just share with others that they can do the same thing you're doing, that you're going to start using your own products from the inside out, feeling great because you're reclaiming your health in 2016, and you're going to start making a commission on the side, and you want to help them do that too. And that's just smart business, right? Making money on all of the things you would use in your home anywhere, from personal care products to nutritional supplements. So that's what we're doing, and we're teaching other people to do it, and it's been amazing. I have seen so many families transform over the last couple of years, just jumping in and doing this and teaching other people to do the same thing. And traditional retail, I think we would all agree, is a thing of the past. Yes, people are going out there and looking and shopping, but when it comes to your nutritional supplements, your skincare, shampoo, those type of things, those aren't fun to go shop for. You just have to have them, right? So people like to just go online and shop and have it delivered to their doorstep. I have 3 kids. 3 kids hanging on me while I'm trying to pick out my cosmetics, skincare, and nutritional supplements is not my cup of tea. I don't want to do that. So I have absolutely loved and have had great feedback from my community that it's a one-stop shop to get all those things and save huge money. And that's why network marketing is becoming so popular, because you can shop from the comfort of your home. It can go straight from the manufacturer through your business if you're teaching people to stop, start, and share, and go straight to the consumer. You don't even have to deliver. It's 2016. We don't need to deliver products. We just teach people how to shop online and have it delivered to them. That is just smart shopping and smart business. So why Arbonne and why now? I think I've really addressed this pretty well. I just want to go back and review. Number one, we have consumable products and not just a one-hit wonder. We have literally products from A to Z to help you get healthy from the inside out for the whole family, not just one person in the household. So consumable products the whole family can enjoy. Now, why consumable? If it's not consumable, you're doing the work over and over and over. I'm doing the work one time and getting paid on it for 11 years. I have so many online shoppers, and I did the work 11 years ago, and they're still shopping online. That is smart business, to do the work one time and continue to get paid on it. When you go to your job, are you just having to do it one time and you're done? Or are you doing it over and over and over for 40 years, right? So I loved this thought process. And demand for health and wellness, I think we can all agree that's not going anywhere but bigger and bigger and bigger, because we are reclaiming our health. Everybody's putting their stake in the ground, from not only just in the US, but around the world, and they are reclaiming their health, and the demand for health and wellness is skyrocketing, and it's only going to get bigger. The ability to time leverage, I think we all realize that the old plan is not working, right? And so we want a new plan, and that's why everybody is loving Arbonne and home-based business, because it can leverage your time. I work 10 hours. Well, I don't even say 10 hours. I tell people I do about 6 to 8 hours a week of Arbonne. I'm a flip-flop CEO, delivering my kids to school in my yoga pants and coming back home or going to work out. That's what I love. I love owning my own life, deciding when I'm going to dress up and when I'm not going to dress up, deciding when I'm going to do Arbonne, when I'm not going to do Arbonne, around my family's schedule, not when somebody else tells me that I need to have it done. So I love my ability to leverage my time, but the beauty of this is I can give the gift away, and I can teach Heather, and she can teach other people in Mississippi like Kristy, and Kristy's teaching everybody, but I'm up here in Missouri, and I'm benefiting from hundreds of work hours in Mississippi, and that's what you get to do too. We are all in a level playing field, and what you put into this is what you get out of it, and I absolutely love that we can all benefit and all live out our dreams by teaching other people to do the same thing. In an internet-based business, I don't think we can deny that. When I started 11 years ago, once again, it was the covered wagon days. I didn't know about Facebook. I could barely send an email. And so I was working way harder than you're going to work today, starting an Arbonne business, and literally work from your laptop or your computer from your home many times, and not even have to leave your house. Now, I do leave my house and I go meet with groups of people to share these products, but when they're far away, I can't just hop in my car and get there. So I love it that I can time leverage it once again by using all the social media that we have at our fingertips. So it's amazing what we can do. So I want
We lost Lori.
I did too. Number one, I did not have enough time. I was a kindergarten teacher. I had a 2-year-old my 2-year-old was at home, and I remember just coming home from teaching, and I was exhausted, laying on the couch thinking, okay, we got to hurry up, get everybody fed into bed so we can do this the next day. So adding one more thing to my plate did not seem appealing to me, but I had somebody share with me once that if you want to make a change, if you want to get a change, you've got to do something to get that change. And so I had to make an exchange at that time and add one thing to my plate so I could get it all back and more. And so that was awesome for me. And I did this alongside my full-time job. And so I know you can too, very part-time. And I didn't have enough money either. And I know a lot of us say that, well, I don't have any money. That's the very reason why we need to do this. I mean, I have to tell you a little secret about me. When I was about to lose my home, I'm not kidding around here. And so I didn't even know how I was going to get to my presentations when I started my business. And my friends were gracious enough to let me scrub their feet after school in a little side room and paint their toenails, and they would donate money to me for pampering their feet. And then that was my money to get to my presentation. So I want to ask you today, how bad do you want to get out of where you're at? I wanted out of where I was at. That stress was wrecking our marriage. And I truly believe, and that's my passion in this, is that I want to help families become more stable financially so that they don't have the stress that we did. It was wrecking our marriage. I'm going to be honest, because that's all we talked about was where our next, our money was going to come from, how we were going to pay our next bill. I don't know enough people. We all have that fear, but I'm telling you, we all know people, and especially with social media and everything else, I can look at your Facebooks and tell you know a lot of people. So that we don't have that problem in the world we live in today. We may be scared to talk to them, but we have a proven system to help you with that. And what will people think? You know what? I got to the point of I was scared of what people would think if I lost my home or they found out how bad my finances were. I was more worried about that than me going out and helping people get better with their health and with their finances. So I had to believe that there were other people like me and that I could go out and help them. And what a gift that's been to help change lives. And you know what? What people think now is they drive down my street and they think, okay, we're going to work, and why do the Funks, Lori Funk and Brierton Funk, get to stay home every day and live in that house and do the things they get to do and be room mom and room dad and all those things we get to do? So what are they going to think later when you're driving that white Mercedes Benz and you're home while they're all driving to work? So come on now, let's do this in 2016. It gets me excited thinking about it, because we got to make, we got to do something different to get a change, right? Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results is, somebody told me once, is the definition of insanity. I wanted out of insanity. So what are you getting into? Something that can truly change your life if you will make a change. So, and really, this just basically tells you we have a proven system, and we put 4 Mercedes on the road at the end of 2014, and last year we worked to help more people put white Mercedes on the road, and we are on the verge of an explosion of another group of white Mercedes right now. And so I tell you, we have a proven system, and so all you have to do is get in and be the best copycat. The best copycat wins in this business. I was a teacher, not a salesman. I was a teacher, not a business, multi-million-dollar business owner at the time. But thank goodness this company taught me how to be that. And I was able to copycat and pay that forward. And that's what I want to do for you. And I know these ladies do as well. So let's wrap up with sharing. There's 3 ways to win with Arbonne. One as a preferred client, or one is as a client. And I'm going to kind of share all this in one, Heather. So if you want to go back to that other screen, as a client, you're going to pay retail, but you're not going to get somebody different at the counter anymore. But we always say friends and family, don't let friends and family pay retail, right? That's just wrong. Don't go to the stores anymore and pay retail, okay? So we're going to teach you how to become one or the other. If you want to be a preferred customer and earn Arbonne bucks toward your next purchase on top of huge discounts and shop smart and just be a shopping, a buyer in Arbonne that's getting a huge discount, that is for you, and it's $20 to have that membership, and you get it for a full year. And you actually can just get your membership waived, so talk to them about that. You don't even have to pay the membership if you don't want to. And the third way to win is, like I said, and that's why I want to stay on this screen, because I think it's brilliant what we are able to accomplish in this business. For $79, I always say it is not a mortgage decision, you guys. It is a $79 plus tax and shipping decision. What do you have to lose? And when you start out as a consultant in this business, your average income that we're seeing on our team is around $300 to $500 a month. Not a lot, but you know what? That kept me from losing my home. And so that was a huge deal. And that would keep a lot of people from filing bankruptcy from the statistics that I've been reading. So that is a huge opportunity. But we teach you to get to district manager in 4 to 6 weeks on our team, and we're seeing that a lot. We can't make any promises, because what you put into it is what you get out of it. But at district manager, we see the average incomes in Arbonne from anywhere from $283 up to $1,400 a month. As an area manager, I love that we only have 4 management levels in this business, so you can blow right through those very quickly if you decide to put that effort into it. And that's what I chose to do my first year. An area manager, you can will your business. And to me, that's huge. It is a gift of a lifetime. My parents owned a dairy farm, and as we were growing up, we had to roll up our sleeves and work, but I knew that they were building something that would really be in our family for generations to come. So I love it that I have been able to build a family business with Arbonne, where my children are involved, my husband's involved, and they don't go out and do presentations, obviously, but we're cheering each other on, we're setting goals, and we're able to earn things together. And I'll be able to pass this on to them for generations to come. And that's what I love about Area Manager. And it's $1,400 up to $5,000 a month. And I remember being in this business and my first 90 days becoming an area manager, and all of a sudden I had surpassed my take-home pay from a job that I had been doing for 8 years. This is smart. You know, I'm so glad I took that chance to see if it would work. And that is a huge opportunity. And many people would dream to just have an area manager paycheck. But as a regional vice president, it gets even better. That's where you pick out your white Mercedes-Benz. You can, as an executive regional vice president, have life insurance just in case. So the company really does take care of you. I would get notes in my box that said, "Great job," or "See me" at the office. But I never had a white Mercedes-Benz sitting in the driveway in my parking lot at school waiting for me for being Teacher of the Year. So this is a really nice thank you gift for just doing what you would normally do at a workplace. And so your average income at that level was life-changing for my husband and I. That's where he came home. We both have been doing this as full-time parents with a full-time Arbonne income for the last 10 years. With at regional vice president, we were making anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 a month. You can see the average is 5,000 up to, we say 16,000 a month is what we saw. And then when we became national vice presidents, that's where the choices came in. I always heard from our president that you want to, have more, be more, and do more so you can give more. And that's where I was able to really start giving and doing so much behind the scenes that has just really been huge for our family, because my favorite thing in the world is to be able to do things for others. It's just, I truly believe there is nothing more fulfilling than serving other people. And so this is where really, I feel like life begins, if you could say. I know money's not everything, but it is close to oxygen, and you do need it to live, but you get more choices of things you can do for other people. And I love it that income is anywhere from 16 to 21,000 plus a month. There's no ceiling on what you can make. They don't cap you out. And that's a big deal. And I would like to wrap up by saying we don't stick you on any auto ships where you're stuck and you're getting mounds of products that you didn't need. We just truly are a company that wants to give back to you, help you get great discounts, make a commission on helping other people live a great life, healthy from the inside out. So thank you all for listening today. And it has been an honor to share, because if I can help just one person out there, then I know I've done my job. So best wishes in 2016, and I'm so excited for all of you.
Thank you, Lori. If you were invited to get on this opportunity by from one of our consultants, please make sure that you follow up with them, or they'll be giving you a call too to follow up with you. But we would love to answer any questions that you may have, and we would love to have you at our next meeting so you can see what this Arbonne is all about. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Come have fun.